to the 2400 Block Podcast with your host, Johnny Rubes.
Hey guys, this is Johnny Rubes here, and for the first time I have an in-studio guest. She has already made appearances on my podcast. I guess this is number 3 now.
Yeah, it's so weird. And this equipment is fantastic, y'all. This is my first in-person podcast, and if you guys happen to recognize my voice, I am Aguacate, now in the flesh.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're curious about what my real name is, I'm actually Golde. Yep. Golde the Aguacate. And the reason why I prefer to keep it Golde, because that's what I asked all my friends to call me, so. Yeah.
But remember when I was called the 2441 Connection? I'm like, what a name that was. That was so corny.
Wait, you mean the Aguacate or?
No, I was called 2441, and you tried to keep saying 2440.
I was mixing up my numbers back in the day, and I still am, even though I'm a third-year engineering student.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Third-year engineering student.
I know.
How cool.
That is so weird.
By the way, for those that are not familiar with you yet, tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
So, hi, guys. I'm Goldie, and I'm a proud Filipino-American woman, first of all. I'm currently a third-year college student, gonna be a third year. I'm currently studying at Michigan Tech. Go Huskies. I am currently studying, I think I said engineering, right? I'm an engineering major. I study chemical engineering, and the reason why I study that, because, you know what? Initially, I did not know what I wanted to do.
Really?
Okay, so here's the thing. Before all of this, I wanted to go into med school.
Uh-huh.
And then I realized the reality of med school. I'm like, nah, I can't do 8 years of this. I'm out. I'm done.
Yeah,
so that's out of the window. And then in my junior year of high school, the idea of the FBI came in.
Mm.
Yeah.
You were totally rocking.
Oh, thank you.
I can see you doing that.
Like, I wanted to go for FBI, but see, the thing is, I'm afraid of gunshots.
Oh.
I'm very sensitive to loud noises.
And forensics.
Yeah, and just...
and the scene.
It's like a life or death thing, being an FBI agent. I could die first week in the job.
Oh.
I might be over-exaggerating a little bit.
Yeah.
But, like, it's a dangerous job.
It's a very risky job.
Yeah.
It's a risky, high-paying job.
No, yeah. I could work behind the scenes, though.
Yeah.
Like, I totally would do that. If the FBI comes in and asks me to help them with their electricity stuff, I'm more than welcome to guest star, quote unquote. Because that's what college does to you. I never thought I'd be interested in electricity until I went into college.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, yeah. So, I'm a proud college student. I wanted to become an FBI agent. But then I was afraid of gunshots, and I was afraid of loud noises, and I flinch very easily. So if I do that, I could either risk my life and risk other people's lives who are with me fighting off bad guys. But, yeah, so that was out of the way. And then my mom just randomly goes, what about chemical engineering?
Wow, that just came out of the blue.
Yeah, she just randomly said that. I'm like, you know what? I've never thought about that. I mean... Okay, so back in my middle school days, we had this thing called PLTW.
Okay.
And it's a STEM related kind of STEM related class. Like you're put in with a lot of like engineering, like intro to engineering classes just to see what engineering is like. So like we would do basic engineering activities like build a catapult or like that famous egg drop experiment where we would build a nest and we will see we can build a nest to make sure our egg doesn't crack when it falls down.
It can sustain it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's like one of the activities we did.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and
was it successful?
Catapult one, y'all.
Oh, okay.
It was not catapulting, as my generation would say. Because when I tested out my catapult like the day of the experiment, it fell apart. So I ended up using it as a slingshot instead.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta make it work. You literally gotta make it work when it comes to that. But yeah, I had to make it work. I still got credit. And now I'm studying engineering. The egg drop experiment, my first one did not go well, but on my physics class, the egg survived.
Oh, okay.
So that was great. But yeah, I heard about chemical engineering during my middle school years, starting 6th grade. That was when I got introduced into differing engineering, differing engineering groups, majors that I can take on. They were like, oh, chemical, electrical, and they started throwing out all these engineering classes or careers, and I was like, this is kind of cool. And then my mom, just out of the blue, she goes, how about you become a chem eng? And I'm like, bro, what? Okay. And then I looked into it. I went on my mom's iPad and I literally just scrolled through it. And then I read a little bit about the major and I was like, holy crap, I could do a little bit of everything. Like I could work for the FBI. I could build underwater robots. I mean, chem eng, you don't have to be limited to one thing. Like guys, the biggest misunderstanding we have is we only build chemicals.
Okay, hold on.
What? What's up?
This is the first time I heard that word.
What?
Chemage. Is that it?
Chemage?
Spell that for me. I don't even know some of these.
What the heck's a chemage?
Did you just said chemage?
No, I said chemicals.
Oh, chemical. I need another high definition headphone.
Bro, you're good. You're good.
I thought you said chemage. No. I thought it's an actual word.
I should make it a word.
Yeah.
Chemage. Yeah, I work with chemage, guys.
Oh, okay.
We don't just work with chemage. No, but yeah, a lot of people think that the only thing we do is work with chemicals and we work with bombs. First of all, no. And I honestly thought that was the case too, because honestly, y'all, if that was the only thing we did, I would have switched majors, to be honest. Just because it just doesn't seem fascinating to me. But then when I realized, you could work with pharmaceuticals, you could work with food, you could work with electricity, you could work with energy saving things. And I was just like, holy crap, I could do all this stuff? Like, really? And like you could even like once you have a good feel of chemical engineering, you get to specialize in something. And I was like, oh shoot, this is great. And ever since then, like, I was like, you know what, Mom? I never thought I'd say this, but I'm gonna give engineering a shot. No regrets.
Yeah.
A few years later, I'm still studying engineering, and I love it.
So if you weren't gonna do chemical engineering, you would do any particular type of engineering?
I do electrical.
Oh, that's good.
That's what I would have done. Because I really love circuit boards. Like, ever since, like, second year. This is what college does to you guys. Like, in my personal experiences, because my college is amazing. I'm not totally being biased. But, my college has a lot of research opportunities. And I'm very thankful I got to work on a good amount of them. And, one of the things, that my college does is called enterprise teams. And, it's like a mixture of a class and a club in one. That's the best way I can describe it. And it's basically an opportunity where you get to. It's like it gives you, it's like an engineering simulator where you get to work on projects you're passionate about and see what the life of engineers are like.
Oh, sounds like fun.
Yeah, so to my understanding, every single week we had to do a presentation on our progress, and then people will comment on like, hey, you could do this, you could do that, or I think that's a great idea. So it's just like, just like showing people off like, hey, we did this cool thing. And other people were like, oh, cool, and they can give you suggestions on how to improve your stuff, and just like other cool things to just, or you could just, it could just be a comment, be like, oh, that sounds like a great idea. And that is literally, it gives you an opportunity to find understand the life of an engineer. And I think it's pretty cool. I like showing people what I've been working on and taking some constructive criticism, obviously done well, because there's a difference between constructive criticism and just being downright mean.
Yeah.
In case if y'all weren't aware. Whoa, I'm being uncanny today, y'all. But anyways, and one of the things that my enterprise does, shout outs to the Sense Enterprise team. They happen to be on Facebook actually, so I wanted to give them my love and support.
We got to tag them somehow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay.
I'll show you how to do it. And what's it called? And what the Sense Enterprise team does is, at least one of the most major things we do is build underwater robots.
Oh, nice. And
it's so funny because I remember I was a freshman year. I'm going on a bit of a tangent. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of how I started. But it's a little bit all over the place. But the truth is I love engineering so far. It's definitely a great opportunity for people to be skilled in certain tasks. Even though you may not be an engineer a few years down the road, you might be like, oh, I want to try something else. Like engineering really gives you like basic life skills. Like, like just like skills, like actual skills to do stuff. But anyways, how I got into Sense. So I was a freshman in college. Freshman Golde. Wow, now I'm a junior. And I know it's so weird. I was moving in and then I'm getting to know people and now I'm going to graduate in like 3 years. Yeah.
Just like that.
Like, holy crap. But, so how it happened was our theme, so my school does a theme for incoming freshmen. Our theme was Robots like 101. And I think that was the name. And it was just basically about robots because, it's an engineering school. Of course, we have to talk about robots. And at the end of a presentation, we got to go outside and see these people display their robots that they made.
Oh, wow.
No, for real.
It's not like battle bots, right?
Unfortunately, no. They were not battle bots. Although we need like literally my classmate was like, we need a battle bot club.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude,
that would rock.
Literally. Like
just to get rid of the other robot.
That would be fun. I need to like talk to someone to start the club. But anyways, so I was going through a bunch of cool looking designs. And I come across this picture of an underwater robot. And for some reason, I kind of stared at it. I'm like, that looks so freaking cool. And then one of the robots, the person, one of the engineers was kind enough to have us try it to control the robot. It had like ultraviolet rays, actually, that was installed. And I thought it was so cool. So I got to control the robot, and I just thought to myself, I could do this stuff. Holy crap! And that was one of the catalysts that led me to wanting to do underwater robotics. So then I was shadowing this enterprise team that was related to chemical engineering. It was fun. Like, I met pretty good upperclassmen. They were so much fun to work with. I appreciate them. Shout outs to CPM. It's Consumer Product Manufacturing. That's what it stands for. And they do chemical engineering stuff, basically. And as I was shadowing, because you can shadow, so that means that you could literally just sit there and see what they do as in their enterprise. So I remember I don't know if I saw it on a banner or I saw it from one of those table tents that are placed on like, at the dining hall tables. I don't remember exactly how I found out about Sense. It was either one of those. And then when I read about their info, I was like, holy crap, there's a freaking enterprise team for underwater robots. What? So I was like, yeah, I'm totally shadowing this team. So I shadow it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm totally joining next year. And here I am. I'm gonna be joining this school year. I had to take a break last school year because I was gonna take Calc 2, but that did not go well. So I ended up taking it this summer. I really hope I pass the class. I really hope I pass.
She will.
Hope so. Oh crap! Because my history with summer classes last time was a blech.
Yeah.
But dang. Okay.
I'm not sure if that's going to be captured. You know, we have other people on the other side, her mom.
Yeah. Our iconic Filipinas.
Yeah.
In the house.
Yeah, they're definitely in the house tonight.
In the function.
Yeah. And me and her are right here in the 2400 block studios here.
Woo!
Yes.
First time being on set. Like, this is great. But anyway, more on a tangent. I got back. Like, I was like, holy crap. Yeah, I'm totally joining this enterprise. And basically, long story short, I'm here. I'm building underwater robots. I'm helping people out. And I'm so excited to be with Sense again this year and to join a different sub-team of Sense. And hopefully I get to work on more robotic stuff, even in my chem eng. So, I mean, here's the thing, guys, about engineering. Don't feel limited because of your major. So let's say you're like chem eng. Because you're chem eng, that doesn't mean you can't do other things. You know, like, it does not mean that you can't try out coding or robotics or circuit boards. Don't limit yourself to that. It's engineering. Like engineering is engineering, you guys. You don't have to do what your major does. Like, most people will do that because obviously they signed up for it.
Yep.
But honestly, the reason why I signed up for chem eng, long story short, is because I could do a little bit of everything. So here I am.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, as we are all living on the daily, learning is limitless. You can learn so much in a day. Some things, like, you're just getting to learn. Some things you have already mastered, just like me here, learning how to do all the podcast setup. And now she's enjoying it. And maybe, who knows, she might probably get into this type of engineering.
Oh, God.
Podcast engineering. I mean, look at it right here. I've learned this, like, just by plug and play. Wow, that hasn't been a word, heard in a while. Yeah, that word hasn't been heard in a while.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
It reminds me of plug and chug math. I love plug and chug math. If you're an engineer out there or any STEM major, you would know what I'm talking about. Plug and chug math. Those are the best kind of math.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
No.
It's very simple, actually. It's just you take a function, you take an equation, and there would be something like f of 3, and they would give you this whole equation. You just plug stuff in. Oh. You plug in that number in that equation, and you get your answer. That's like plug and chug math.
Oh wow!
It's so much fun.
You know, honestly though, I was never good at math.
That I wasn't either, and here I am studying engineering.
But I was good in some chemistry, courses back in high school.
You made the whole classroom explode or something?
No. I think the closest thing to that was lighting a magnesium strip.
Oh my gosh.
And that thing was like so bright.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think back in my chem class, I had to work with 6 molar concentration solution. And if you don't know what it is, that's like the highest, like dangerous molar concentration you can get up to.
Mm-hmm.
I think 6 molar, I don't know if I think it goes beyond 6. There's something like more acidic than 6 molar, but that was, I think, the most dangerous we could work with, that the college is allowing us to work with, at least. As far as I remember, if my memory is not up there, let me know, guys, in the comments. But I know we had to work with 6 molar concentration, and I remember working with that, and I turned on my fingernails, and there's a little bit of black. Like some sort of black thing.
Mm-hmm.
And if I would have done more in my hand, it would have been so bad. Like, I've heard... So, guys... If you're taking any chemistry classes, be careful the solutions you're working with. They are not toys, and they're not beverages, y'all. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I've heard stories of people trying to drink them. Why, I don't know.
All just to get attention. All that just to be popular.
You can't injure yourself for attention, y'all. There's better ways to do that.
It's crazy, but that's the trend now.
Like eating a freaking Tide Pod.
Oh, I remember
Why
that
would
one.
you do that to yourself? Oh my gosh, y'all, please. Gen Alpha. Hey. Okay, maybe a little bit. No. But guys, let's do better. Please.
Yes.
Let's not be stupid.
Yeah.
I get an occasional brain fart, because trust me, I have occasional brain farts too. But like, just don't be purposely stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, please don't drink them. And second thing, when you're working with these formula the solutions, I've heard stories of one of my classmates got like some sort of burn on her arm or something on her leg. It was really bad. So y'all, be careful. These are not toys. Like these solutions that you're gonna work with.
Yeah.
Please don't play with them. Please don't.
Now,
Thanks.
now let me ask you this.
Oh.
Well, while you were just talking about that, did you had any like classmates that have gotten to any type of freak accidents or anything like that?
The burning one was one of them.
Oh, okay.
I've heard classmates, actually including myself, and I did not tell the professor this, but too late now. I finished the class, but my professor was so understanding. At least the head professor, and my TA was also very good. I accidentally dropped one of the test tubes while I was cleaning it. Yeah, I know. It just fell out of my hands. I wasn't cleaning it the right way, and it dropped. So, lesson learned. Do not drop your test tubes. Fun fact, test tubes are my favorite chemistry equipment. They're so cute. They remind me of baby birds for some reason.
I like the test tube holder. That's why I love those things.
Yeah,
The forceps or whatever those things are.
Oh, those things!
Yeah.
The tongs?
Yeah, tongs. I'm sorry.
No, dude, you're good.
Yeah.
But those are fun too. The Bunsen burners are also fun.
Love the Bunsen burners.
The last time I used a Bunsen burner was when I was like senior year in high school. I was like one of the other. I was like one of the other one. There were only two of us, me and this other girl who I happened to be friends with. And yeah, I was taught how to light it up on fire, and I was so nervous I was gonna burn myself. But I'm here. I'm still in one piece, so there's that.
Wow, there was like two things that I liked back in, I believe it was elementary school. Was when you had to use a battery and try to put that on, hook that up. Yeah. With the light bulb. And to see that thing,
we did do that. But we did use a freaking we did use a battery for one of our experiments, and we got to take a graphite pencil lead, and we get to attach it to like a battery, one of those. We attached it, and we got to dip it in some solution and wrote it on some weird paper, and it changed color or something. It was really nice. Yeah, it was one of my favorite labs.
Yeah.
And I have a picture of one of the labs I've done.
Okay.
I couldn't help but take a picture of it. It was just so good. It was a solo lab, so we had to do this by ourselves, which, whoa. I didn't think I could survive. But I did. I made through the lab alive. So just give me a second, guys, as I look through this various amount of pictures on my phone that I've yet to transfer before I enter to the next school year. But okay, let's see. Where are you, Chem 2? You Chem 2. Where are you? Okay, y'all. Okay. Tito John, do you want to entertain these guests really quick while I look?
Sure. You are watching the 2400 block. This is an impromptu, unofficial episode. And we have Aguacate, or shall we say Golde. And she hasn't been on our show for a while.
No, I missed this place so much.
She's been studying vigorously.
Oh, trying to.
At the university. And it's good to have her here.
Thank you.
Finally, all the way from, the Michigan area,
Woo!
Detroit, Michigan area.
Go Huskies. I freaking
It's
love
definitely
her.
good to have her here. Went on that long train ride this morning. This whole day has been slow, by the way, guys. I picked them up right over there at Union Station, and the traffic was just unbearable. I mean, everywhere I went, it was slow. So much construction going on, so many pedestrians, cars not signaling. I mean, it's just been
my biggest pet
crazy.
peeve driving is literally that.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Oh, found it, guys!
She
I
found it.
Thank you, by the way, for entertaining this fabulous guest.
You're welcome. And if you want to show the visual right there on the camera, but hopefully the screen won't be too bright, but you can step up there and try to put it right at
So this was one of the labs, and it looks like a freaking sunset, like right over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Right there.
I think you have to angle that thing a little bit, maybe.
I'm so old.
Or maybe I could turn.
Oh, how about that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All
like,
right.
It's something like that. I don't know if you can, guys.
Maybe if you can back it up a little bit.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
So it kind of looks like that. It's like an orange and like yellowish. That's what one of the solutions came out to, and it looks so good. And there's my dog.
And it turned into a dog.
Oh my gosh! But that was one of the experiments we did. It was so good. I had to take a picture of it.
Sweet.
But yeah, that's my life as an engineer so far. Getting to learn a few fun things and learning not to do a few fun things.
Oh, by the way, 9 years in the USA. How does it feel now?
Oh yes, it's so weird. Like I can't believe I'm a Filipino American, y'all.
Yeah.
That means so much to me. Like it's so weird. I remember being a kid and not wanting to be here. Like I'm gonna be straight up.
Oh really? That's how you felt?
I did not want to be here. I wanted to go home.
Oh.
Right off the bat, I was like, once I arrived at the airport to see my dad, I was literally crying because I didn't want to be here. But now I'm studying in the U.S., so like, yippee!
How long did it take for you to adjust? Did it took like maybe a whole year for you to say, "Oh, I love the USA now"?
No, 3 years.
All right.
Guess what, guys? A few days after I got here, guess what I saw? Snow.
Oh.
Falling from the sky, and I forgot my sadness about home.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I love it here. I love it here now. Thank you, snow. Thank you, God, for the snow. And yeah, and I got to meet a lot of cool people, learned a life lesson or two. I got to be in a podcast. That's one of the most amazing things I've ever gotten to do in the US. So thank you, Johnny Roops, for giving me this opportunity to be here. But I really appreciate getting to work with such cool technology and getting to study in an engineering college where I get to build stuff, build underwater robots, and just learn a lot of things with new people, and it's really been great. And just getting to do schoolwork with these fellow American citizens, it's been fun, you know?
Isn't it like awesome exchanging ideas? I mean, you have like dynamic minds with all, these other engineering students.
Oh, heck yeah. That's probably one of the most fun things about being an engineer. Like, you literally get to be like, oh, hey, why don't we try this?
Yep.
And it's literally like a back and forth kind of thing. Like, we test things out, see if they work, and if they not, we laugh about it. Like, that's it. And we just keep repeating the design process until we get a very good product.
That's cool. Did you all like go to a restaurant or a bar and y'all still keep talking about engineering stuff?
What?
Sometimes, people are excited about what they're doing with a passion,
Oh yeah, I would hope so for people. So that is definitely something I've done. Where I got to eat with my enterprise fellow engineering teammates who, like, actually I've befriended a few guys from the enterprise, and now we're really good friends, and he's on an internship right now, so
that's good.
We would talk about stuff, and I remember, we would eat out at the dining hall with a few upperclassmen in the dining halls, and it was so much fun. Like, just getting to hang out with your teammates, probably one of the most fun things you can do as an engineer. Just like getting out of your job, be like, hey, want to go eat at like the dining hall and just chat? Like, heck yeah. So that is probably one of the most fun experiences. One of my favorite experiences I've had as an engineer, obviously, is food. Who doesn't like food? I mean, come on now. So, yeah. So it's definitely, oh my gosh, like y'all, I've never met so many smart people in my life. Like people are like talking about, oh, we could do this. Like I had people who've come in with coding experience, with coding, building robots experiences. I've done it like once, and I've really never been good at it. I couldn't understand what the heck the teacher was saying, so I had my classmate do it for me back in like middle school because I just did not know what was going on. But now that I'm a third-year engineering student, like, you know, getting to just watch people do it and familiarize myself with the design process, it's been fun. So I really hope that I could do a little more familiarizing and just have fun with it, you know, not to be so hard on myself about it. So
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Wow, we've come a long way with our podcast episodes talking about our bucket list. Do you still have any bucket list stuff you have in mind as of right now in the year 2024? You got like new bucket list things you want to do?
Well, obviously, let's start with in a religious standpoint. I'm Catholic. One of the fun facts about me, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm wearing a scapular right now. It's one of the Catholic things that we do. And it's one of the devotions. It's like a good Catholic devotion. It's one of the items that helps you be close to Jesus. Jesus through Mary, as they say. And let's see. Well, obviously, I want to keep improving my relationship with Jesus and find out more about who he is, because there's still so much I do not know and still so much I do not understand. But I'm willing to stay and stick it out and see what else I can find about him.
Yeah.
Even though I don't get it. The other thing too is just enjoy college. It's just as simple as enjoy the last 3 years of college. Oh my gosh! Last 3 years. And work for the USDA. USDA for watching this high. I think you've seen me a few times in career fair, but please hire me. I would love to work with y'all. Abraham Lincoln happens to be my favorite president, so I mean, I really like his cause of helping out the farmers. And I really want to, and I think I've seen in their website, being an agricultural engineer, you get to build agricultural robots to help you plant stuff. Like, I saw it on the website. I was like, holy crap, I want to do that.
I mean, are robots becoming farmers now? No, I'm
I mean, maybe give you our assistant farmers.
I mean, you may never know. One could be even milking a cow.
Oh, bro. Yeah, wow.
A little bit too hard there, my friend.
Yeah, work for the USDA is something I would love to do. Get on my summer internship. I want to work with these people so bad. There's this internship I want to do where I get to be on a robot. Not on a robot thing. I get to be a transformer. I love the Transformers too, by the way, guys. Yeah. Bumblebee's my favorite. So comment, guys, who's your favorite Transformer? I love Bumblebee. He's my favorite. What's it called? What am I doing? Come on, brain. I know you're still there.
You want me to talk? Maybe you can exercise your brain a little bit, and I'll start talking.
Oh, I got it.
Okay, go for it.
I think I got it. There's this internship where I get to be in a research fleet, and every single day we have jobs where we get to do any sort of ocean related jobs, whether that's chemical oceanography, going on ROV missions where you take your underwater robot and it just goes on a mission, let's say to find a lost ship, or just look at corals, I guess, study fish, all that fun stuff. And I really hope I get that internship for next summer.
I hope so. That would be perfect for your bucket list.
Yes. And yeah, what were you gonna say?
Okay, I have just like a couple that's just gonna.
Oh yeah, go ahead. What is on your bucket list, Johnny?
Well, number one, and it's been our thing for a while now, since its inception a few years ago. We came up with a story. She created some of these characters. I don't want to give her credit for that, but I'm not going to go into details. I don't want to I don't want to give it away. Yeah.
No spoilers, guys.
But I'm trying to see if, I can get a book published. That is something that I want to do. And of course, that's something I also want her, to be famous for is the book. And I want to give her the credit because we came up with this one idea and it all started in a parking lot at the O'Hare International Airport.
For real?
Yeah. So
it was so weird. We came up with that story right off the bat.
just like that, and it continued on through the years. There are some times I've been, working too hard, and I kind of put that on the wayside, and then I get back to it again. And next thing you know, I'm already like 3 chapters away from completing it. And by the way, we have to talk about the ending. I'm going to have to talk to you personally about the ending. I got 3 possible endings of this story, and I just want to talk to you which would be perfect for it. So
it's fantastic.
Yeah. And then let me see what else I want on my bucket list here. I want to ride on a sailboat.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. I want to see someone, teaching me how to, the thing.
You're going to be the next
the
Jack
sail.
Sparrow?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of boats, I want to ride in a jet ski. That's one of the things I want to do.
Yeah. That's
I've never rode on a jet ski. I've sat on one.
Uh-huh.
I've never controlled one, let alone ride one once. It was moving.
Yeah.
So that's also part of my bucket list now that you mentioned boats. So, yeah.
I think what I want to do, too, I kind of want to be like maybe a stand-up comedian to my friends, people that know me best.
Oh, yeah.
Friends or family, I just, throw in a couple of punch lines here and people will think I'm funny. Yeah.
You are funny.
Funny as hell.
For real, you are funny. You're very, very funny. I think you're funny. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm funny to an extent.
Yeah.
I love joking around with my friends too, so this is great.
Yeah, it is.
Woo!
Well, I already got, podcasting down my bucket list. So I don't even have to, Yeah. But I really want to see this thing elevate a little more. But the thing is, I've just been caught up with life, and sometimes I just may not have time to do, this passionate hobby. But I'll get there at some point.
You will.
Yeah.
You will.
I mean, it's been growing. This podcast has been growing. I mean, look where we were back then. It started off like real small. Now I got like a banner. I got a logo. I got it all right here. I got this microphone. You have a microphone.
You guys. If you're listening to these headphones right now, they're so good.
Yeah.
They're like HD condition. Like, I'm in love with these headphones. I'm going to be so sad when I leave this place. But I'm excited to come back, in the future.
Oh, I'm sure she will.
Oh, yeah. I'll return. Yeah. I'll be back. This is not the end of Aguacate at all.
Yeah. And we are supposedly going on a trip soon. In about 2 days.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll see if we can carry this podcast out of the studio and into the wilderness that is the Smoky Mountains of Tennessee.
Woo!
Yeah.
And you guys are going to meet a special guest, a very special guest.
Oh, yeah. Looking forward to meeting this guy.
Ooh. I think I mentioned the first part of this podcast.
Uh-huh.
And he's a really great guy, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all are gonna love this dude. Fantastic.
I gotta tell you one thing. When we took him to Chicago.
Yeah?
And it was like where the bean is.
Yeah?
He made instant friend out of the ladies. And I had to show you. He took a picture with them. I believe there was like maybe 4 or 5 women with him in that one picture.
Holy crap.
That's how great of an impact he is to people.
Wow, it's the power of Jesus, y'all.
Yeah.
That's the hint. That's the hint of who you're gonna see tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of a hint of your special guest.
Yep.
In a couple of days.
Yeah.
So stay tuned if y'all are interested to see who it is. I'll give you a hint. He's Catholic. He has a huge impact on people.
And he's cool.
Oh, yeah. Very cool. At least from my personal experiences, I think he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I asked him about advice on Catholic things, so that should give y'all some hints.
Wow, it's been so long since we had him here.
Yeah.
He was here with you and your mom. And what was that? Was that like over how many years ago that was.
Too long.
I believe. I'm thinking now. I think it's about 2016 or 2017, maybe 2017.
Yeah, around that.
I've lost count. Yeah, years go by. I already lost track. So.
We tried, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this was yes. So stay tuned. Hopefully, we can get this equipment out as well, so he can also have an opportunity to test out these fabulous mics.
By the way, I believe I have a third one, but it's just like a regular microphone. It's like one of those, that singers use.
Oh, pop star!
Yeah, so I got like 2 more microphones. So if anyone, if he want to get involved, and then any one of those in the other side wants to talk, hey, I'm all for it.
He's gonna get involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think that's the one. I remember you told me like when you saw the intro to my podcast, like you kind of like saw that family.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know they were on my podcast. I was interviewing them when they were in Tennessee. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I bet that was a fun episode.
Oh yeah, you love that one?
I thought that was fun. I listened to a couple minutes of it. I'm like, oh, this is nice.
Yeah, guys, check that episode out again. The one we were in Smoky Mountains, Tennessee. Now we're gonna have a sequel, but then we have different guests to join us, and of course she's been a regular.
Oh and, yeah, y'all love me. I'm just kidding.
And maybe somewhere down the line, maybe you can be doing this straight up from your school. Who knows? You could be like podcasting straight up from your school, talking to me on camera.
I would be honored.
Yeah.
I could invite some of my friends too, so y'all could meet them. Yeah. The iconic. I am actually, speaking of them, I would like to introduce you to some if y'all are interested.
All right.
Okay, so obviously we have this dude. I think y'all know who this person is.
Angle the camera a little bit. It's so bright that
I'm good with tech. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, us?
Yes.
Oh, hold on.
There we go.
Yeah.
So that's one of them. Obviously, the iconic Johnny Rubes is one of them. I'm gonna show you guys my squad. I like to call them my squad. Let's see. This is my close friend group. Would you like to do the honors again of angling it?
All right, we're gonna follow that.
So that's them. Those are my besties, actually. 2 of them are my close guy friends you see in the what do you call that? Right side, left side? I don't know directions. But those are my 2 guy friends, Manny and Michael. If y'all are watching this, hi.
Manny and Michael.
I love y'all.
Yes.
And his girlfriend, Michael's girlfriend, Jana with the glasses. She's fantastic too.
Girl with the glasses, you are fantastic.
You're fantastic, girly pops. I don't know what the kids say these days. But yeah, those are a few of my friends. That's my squad. I can show your mascot. Do you want to? I think they should see the mascot.
The mascot.
So this is the mascot of where I go to school at.
Uh-huh.
Holy crap! Let's see.
Let's see if the lighting. Let's turn off the lighting a little bit. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Let's see if you can put it against the thing.
Oh crap!
It's
right there.
There you go. Okay.
That is Blizzard right over there. That's the mascot of Michigan Tech. Go Huskies!
All right.
Yeah. So that's a few of my iconic group. But for time's sake, that's the people I'm gonna show you. But yeah, I feel so. I think it'll be so much fun to do an episode with all my friends.
Yeah.
I think they'd be so pumped to do something. I know they're very good speakers and they love to have fun. So.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, I would hope so.
I think they should start like a BattleBot club. Yeah, let's get the BattleBots.
Please, Michigan Tech, if you're watching this, please do a BattleBot club. I don't have the experience whatsoever to start one, but if I could, I would. But hopefully, any talented engineers out there who would like to start this, please do. We would love to see a BattleBot club.
Yeah, I'm sure they have a lot of ideas.
No, for real. I mean, it's an engineering school. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Well,
wow.
This was incredible. This was a great episode.
Interesting episode.
With awesome technology, awesome people.
Yeah.
Even though there's just 2 of us. And good listeners, good faithful listeners, thank you guys for joining in at 2400. This has been, it's so weird I'm doing my face reveal.
I don't know if you just saw it, but there's some insect was flying right past the light. Yeah, it's a little small, tiny insect flying, but he looks all big on the screen.
Oh my god.
I just saw that too. At least it wasn't an apparition. So, better than that, right?
Sure. Oh, I want to include one more fun fact about me, y'all.
Okay.
I'm a big Top Gun fan, so...
Oh, really?
Yes, I love Top Gun Maverick. I'm sorry.
Oh, that was a good movie. I can keep watching that all the
Bro,
time.
I think my dad's sick of me watching Top
really?
Gun Maverick, but I freaking love it.
You can watch Top Gun Maverick on this computer.
What? Oh my gosh. I love Top Gun Maverick. Yeah. Like the first movie, okay. Because I watched the new one first, y'all, I am not used to young Tom Cruise.
Let me see. I believe he was born in 1962. So that would make him at that time he was 24. So
dang.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that's the one movie that has gotten me into fighter jets. I also love fighter jets. As a big fun fact about me, I'm a big fan of F-22 Raptor.
Oh, you love the sonic boom sounds then.
Oh, I mean,
yeah.
Sure. I also love how they're built. I love the look at the top of it. If you guys look at the top of an F-22 Raptor. Gosh. It's so freaking good. But yeah, that's another fun fact about me. I love fighter jets. I love underwater robots. I love Top Gun Maverick. I love Transformers.
By the way, I don't know if you know, but I've been seeing this on the internet.
What?
That they're going to have a Top Gun 3.
Yes!
Yeah.
That's y'all, please, let's watch it. I really want to watch.
Oh, here we go, guys.
Yes, everyone. Like she thought we were sleeping.
Oh, she thought we were sleeping. We're still doing the middle of the podcast. We're glad to be talking here. Hello. Oh, we're just doing a live podcast here, so.
We're doing a test drive.
Yeah.
The new podcast equipment. This is great.
Yep. That mic was right there. It just been on the side. You just never looked at it.
Oh, and it's like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
It looks good. It doesn't. It looks like a curtain from back here. By the way, that's a bed, and they already spoiled it. But
they spoiled the fun. Dang it, y'all.
They thought it was a curtain. Now it's a big mattress bed right there that's just standing tall.
Yeah, it's cool though. I still think it's fabulous.
Okay. So, all right, guys, thank you very much for joining us here in this episode of the 2400 Block Podcast.
Yes.
You know, having wonderful company and all there.
And yeah, let me know what you guys. Top Gun 3, y'all. Y'all better watch it. Y'all better be on the theater.
No, that's something to add on the bucket list.
That's
Top
literally.
Gun 3.
I'm literally gonna tell one of my best guy friends about this.
Yeah.
Which we're not gonna say. One of my closest guy friends, if you're watching this, hi, I hope you're okay. He loves Top Gun too. He also loves Top Gun Maverick, and it's so funny because when we first became friends, we had a call sign. We each had a call sign. My call sign was Gcash.
Oh wow.
And his call sign was MTeller 2.0.
Oh wow.
So
he wants to be Miles Teller 2.0.
Yeah. So yeah, MTeller 2.0. If you're watching, hey, I think you remember me, even though you're in a different campus now. But
to Miles Teller himself, if you just come across this podcast, we did mention your name. So.
Yes,
but we give you props.
You're an epic actor, by the way. Like, keep doing what you got to do, my guy.
Yeah.
You did so good as Rooster, right? He was Rooster.
Yeah.
I better get this right. But Rooster's great. Maverick's great.
Yeah.
Phoenix is great too.
I don't know if you noticed, but one character is like didn't even had a chance to speak at all, or you barely you see him in the crowd, but he didn't even like say a line.
Really?
It was a Filipino actor.
What?
Yeah, and he actually plays a character right now in the Star Wars Acolyte
Bro.
TV series. This is what happens, folks, when you're at home. This is why I do it by myself.
Bob is also my favorite.
Yeah. We'd love to have Bob here one of these days.
One of the Top Gun Maverick characters. Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy with the glasses and the orange shirt in the freaking the beach scene.
Oh.
The beach football scene. That was so fun. They were cheering his name. That was one of my favorite scenes too. Freaking Hangman. Hangman, if you're watching this, hi. You're pretty cool too.
He's been in so many movies now. After Top Gun, yeah. Like The Hitman and Anyone But You. I think that's what it was.
That's the new movie. Yeah. I have not watched that actually.
He's gonna be in that Twisters movie too.
Bro, what is that?
Oh, it's like a tornado movie.
Why can't it be a Sharknado movie?
I don't know, right?
Fun fact, before we leave, I love sharks. Any movies about sharks, I'm so down to watch.
Uh-huh.
Like, I think my favorite shark movie was the Meg 2. If you guys haven't seen it.
That was awesome.
It's so freaking epic. Y'all should watch it. Meg 1 and Meg 2. Y'all should go check it out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I love sharks, y'all. That's so random, but just wanted to tell y'all a little bit about me. Yeah, so thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Opportunity to test out this fabulous equipment. This is totally not sponsored by On Stage. That's the name of the brand. It's totally not sponsored, but if y'all would be willing,
yeah,
give him a shout out because this is his stuff. I'm just the guest, the iconic guests of 2400, and it's been a pleasure, definitely being one of the regulars.
Definitely get to see you again.
For sure. I'm so glad to be back and getting to do this. So, thanks. Muchas gracias.
Take care, guys. I apologize again for the noise. That's just what happens when, just random things just
randomness.
happen.
It just happens, y'all.
Yep.
And mabuhay to all of you wonderful Filipinos.
Filipinas.
Woo!
Yes. Take care.
Thanks for checking out this episode of 2400 Block Podcast. Don't forget to follow and subscribe.